This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hey guys, welcome to this week's Journal With Me video. The ephemera that I have today is a whole bunch of sticky notes. In today's journaling process, you're just going to see a whole lot of these that are left over from a class I took on Skillshare recently. And if you don't know already what Skillshare is, it's an online learning community full of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. So I took a class by Dylan Miswinski called Illustrated Journaling, 14 Days of Prompts. And as the name suggests, it's a fun, casual and inspiring class that encourages you to take time for daily art just for fun. So it gets you started with a whole bunch of prompts to illustrate and gets you into this awesome daily habit. And this class was perfect for me right now because I've really been feeling the need to pick up some traditional art supplies and just play around in a sketchbook. It took away all the worries and the not knowing what to draw and just made the process really fun and lighthearted. Dylan used sticky notes to jot her ideas for each daily prompt, so I decided to do the same. And these are what I used for reference whilst drawing out the prompts in my sketchbook. And rather than throwing these away now, I'm going to pop them onto my page in my journal today. Skillshare has a huge library of classes in other categories as well. So there are things like design, photography, video, freelancing, and so many others. And Skillshare is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription and is specifically created for learning, which means there's no ads and they're always launching new premium classes. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. So today's process in my journal is super fast because literally all I have are these sticky notes and I'm just going to glue them down on the page. Just kind of randomly, I'm going to layer them a little bit so I can fit them all on, but I'm just putting glue along the top of the sticky notes so that you can flick them up just like you would when they're stuck to something with the stickiness that comes on the sticky notes. I'm just adding a little bit of glue and a little bit of washi tape just to make sure they're stuck down forever because sticky notes often tend to lose their stick over time, so I'm not relying on the adhesive that comes on the notes. I'm just gluing them down in my journal so they will stay there. And after doing the illustrations within this class and having all of these sticky notes left over, I felt like they had a lot of substance to them because they were just like a list form of all of those things that I'd done in my sketchbook. So all these different things about me. The prompts were really fun and really easy things that everyone can find within their lives. Obviously it would be different for every person. I just felt like I wanted to keep them because I felt like they gave so much insight into me right now. So I think that's really important when you're journaling, or maybe not necessarily important, you don't have to do it, but I feel like it's really beneficial to yourself and to others if you're kind of memory keeping for someone else to have. Like I feel like a lot of my journals will be passed down to my kids if they want to keep them. If they don't want to keep them, that's okay, but you know, give them a little bit of insight into who you are as a person, because I feel like, especially if you're a mother like me, I feel like your kids are going to see you as a mother for most of their life until they become young adults themselves, and then maybe they'll start to see you as an individual person as well. And I feel like all those things that we put into our journal are really, really interesting. I really like discovering different bits of information about my own parents or like my grandparents, things that just are about them as an individual and not about them as a relative to me. So it's just really interesting. So this is kind of why I decided to keep all of these little sticky notes, and they're just really fun, light-hearted little prompts, just like lots of small little quirky things that are fun to read back on. So as you can see, I just stuck them on the page really randomly. I added washi tape to some of them just to help reinforce it, and that is literally all I did for this page. So I think this is the simplest page I've ever done in one of these videos, but I love the effect. I think it's really interesting and it's really fun, and it was so quick to do. So if you're looking for a prompt today, maybe you should pull out some colorful sticky notes and write some different lists about yourself or about your life, and then just mash them all together onto a page, and it has a really cool result. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this process video today. I share a journaling process video once a week, so if you enjoy them, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.